I have been playing this little game. I have played it once already. The original time I just auto-saved, but now I have unticked this option, and I have been a bit more patient this time. Like sometimes I would quit without saving, come back, see if I get any better options. So I have played this save for like 100 in-game years, because the game goes for 200 years. And so this time I have been taking a different approach. And so if you have played Crusader Kings, this game is basically just like mostly the marriage part of that game. It's not the same, and obviously the art style is very lovely here. But like the alliances are kind of similar. It is different. You have sort of like a fame, or it's really trust. So what I did in this save, I started with those guys. They are randomly generated, I believe. And so they had children. At the beginning they had 2 children. Unfortunately, I don't think you can see the other one anymore, which is a shame. But there was a brother and a sister at the beginning. There's, I think it's always this way. So you start with the founders. There's mother and father, and they have 2 children. I believe that's what you always start with, and they are already of marriageable age. And so the sister, her name was Averet, like her mother's. The game likes to do that. So there's the first, the second, and I believe there was the third, but like her branch is no longer available, because I had to pick between different branches. I had to do it again here, so I don't see those branches anymore, because the house split. And now because it's split, you can see it at the bottom here. It's like all the other houses. Even though they were originally part of your house. So the beginning, at the beginning I had this was a brother and this was a sister, and the sister married this guy Gamelnus, okay? And I wanted to draw your attention to this fact because I thought it was interesting. So she married this guy, and her brother married Gonora. Now, if you look at Gonora, because I still see her here, she had a sibling, Gamelnus, and that was also spouse of his sister. So like siblings married siblings from this house, the purple house, Salestor. And I thought it was interesting. Now, sad thing, this game doesn't really show like the sibling relation between them. The only thing I found about it is because I looked at clicked on her relationships, and I found out this way, but I thought it was cool. So yeah, what I mentioned, I was trying to play it a bit better this time, but also I wasn't auto-saving, so you know, I was making it easier on myself. But what I was trying to do is when I got those little pop-ups here, like when you can marry someone. So you see those female and male symbols, right? So the first time I played this game, I didn't really care whom I married. I just wanted to do it as fast as possible so they would, have babies and stuff. So I didn't care they didn't have those little crowns. And that means I think maybe they are not all commoners, but they don't have titles, they don't have their castles or whatever. But this time around, what I did is I always waited until I found someone with a crown. You can see like silver crowns, golden crowns, and other crowns. And eventually I got this lady here, Lady Katis. And she actually had this different crown. And that means that she's a duchess. She's a duchess. So I think that's lucky enough. I think they only spawn after you yourself have had a lot of crowns. So I married into a lot of those crowned people. But also because I did that, I waited with that a lot. You will notice that a lot of my children are not married, and I have females that are almost 50. At this point, I don't think they will ever have children. Maybe these ones can, but I decided I will not be so picky anymore. However, when I got her, like just a few years after, a few in-game years after, I got a king to pop up as a marriageable prospect. Now, I don't think that's I don't know, maybe that is realistic, like the king happens to be on the market for marriage, and I realized that I had one lady that was like a little bit younger. I think it's the youngest I have. So she is from this branch here. It's a big family tree at this point. These were the original children, these were their grandchildren, these are already great grandchildren. So yeah, she was from still from this branch. This is my main branch. And then it's this one. They had a ridiculous amount of children in comparison to everyone else, because I think she got married relatively young and she also lived for a pretty long time. But anyway, so I decided to marry the king to the youngest marriageable prospect I believe that I had. I also have this lady here, which is really random because they had no children. I just married her like as the last thing he did in his life. That was really sad. Like he literally just got married and died. Because I was waiting for those titles. But anyway, we married the king. I don't know if it's the only king in this game. It's probably also randomly generated, like what his name is. And these are his stats. He doesn't seem to be like extremely good. But what's strange, or maybe it's not strange, I don't know. But if you look at him, he is from house Averesap. That is this house that I had, and I had to like split from it. So is he like also related to me? Maybe. But I don't know these people. This parent really looks like a commoner, but I'm not sure. This lady doesn't look like a commoner, but oh, look, I think these are actually my people. So this king here that spawned, I'm guessing it just spawned in my game. So he's from this house. So he is an ancestor of Everett II, um, whom I do not see her, I do not see her um, descendants in my family tree anymore, unfortunately, because I had to split the house and I did not pick her branch. But apparently, um, her house, the house that she started, it produced a king. So let's just look at the king's relations here. Sadly, we cannot see his actual family tree. We can only see his stats and relationships. So you can look here. He is the king, and right now it says that his wife. So my character here is a next in line, but when they eventually have a child, that will obviously be the child, not his wife. Regardless if it's a male or female. So this was his wife. I mean mother, and father. So the father looks to be a commoner. Yeah, I think so. She had, I don't know, it must have been not out of wedlock, but I'm not sure. But anyway, it looks like she married a commoner. I don't know if that makes sense that the monarch has a commoner for a father, but okay, let's not think about that right now. Anyway, I wanted to see the connection between him, the king that was just randomly spawned by game after the, like I said, the split of the house. So his mother was this lady here. I do not know how to pronounce that at all. But that was her name. Apparently she died when she was 47. I think she died when she was 47. And her mother was Everett III. I'm pretty sure that I played her before I had to split this part of the house. And I think I even married her to this guy. But yeah, there really isn't a lot of information about him anymore. But yeah, so I was able to actually get to these guys here. As you see, this was the Everett II, and she had the spouse Gamelnos, and this king is an ancestor. That's the point, that he is an ancestor of my little people here. Everett III, and was his parent. So that's kind of crazy, actually, that he became a king. That is not, I don't know. So they are kind of related. Is he her uncle? So I just wanted to rephrase myself, or correct myself. Sorry. The king is not his wife's uncle. He is. They are related by their great grandparents, and I think that means that he is her second cousin once removed, or maybe third cousin, something like that. So it is a lot less weird or anything. Anyway, it's a game. They are a little related, but by great grandparents, as you can see. So yeah, there isn't that much relation between them. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I don't want to be as picky with the marriage prospects anymore. So I think I will try to get some of my people married immediately, so they can get at least some babies on the way. So let's just grab this guy and get him married to my oldest girl who is not doing anything right now. And can we get any... oh, we cannot get any chaperone right now, so I cannot really do that. Oh wait, we have one. We have the duchess, so let's use the duchess for now. We also have other things to do, not only marriages. And there is also that's what we're doing, right? Yeah. We also sometimes have to like defend our claim to our titles, especially if someone died. So we have to do that. There are like coronation events, and also from time to time you can collect your dues. You don't have to do that, but I mean that's how you make money. So we will also send someone, and you can always hover over this little portrait in an event after you clicked on an event, and you can select a person, and it will show you the stat that it is asking for. In this case, fortitude. So we will pick one of those guys. They're not like great, but we will pick one. I don't really care that much about those events. And we have a coronation event here that is with here. So we got the title. It was just a coronation, so nobody was like arguing with us in this case. Did someone just die? Oh no! You see, so this happened to me again. I didn't know about this before I started recording. I'm pretty sure he was still alive. They just got married like in the recent years. And so the same thing happened again. So this guy, I married him really late to this pretty young lady. Because she had a crown. I wanted those crowns. Like I said, I was collecting them like Pokemon. And they also got married and he immediately died. So they didn't have children. And the same thing happened here too, though it was a bit different. I think I just got them married like a bit too late for her to have children, because this was a female line. It's easier with males because, you know, you can get males married later and they will still have children, but females stop having children at around 50. Again, pretty similar to Crusader Kings. In that regard, let's just take get the hair. So we will attend the funeral. I don't think attending funerals matters as much. What matters most, though, is to get this pregnancy, and maybe we can have a royal baby. So who can be the midwife? So midwives can only be female, of course. They don't have to be married. And I think sometimes they need a different stat. I don't know if that's like random, what stat they take. Haven't quite figured it out yet. So we got some courtship event. I think this one I started before I started recording. And it looks like it was successful. I wish it was clearer, a little more clear if an event is successful or not. Sometimes I read the text and I get the impression that it's positive, but it appears that it was not, because, for example, the engagement like doesn't show up. So I wish this was like more clear. Maybe like a different sound for success and a different sound for failure. or maybe like the font of the title of this pop-up, or the little symbol could be green for a positive outcome and red for a negative or something. Just an example. I would like it to be a bit more clear. So yeah, he with her and we are now engaged. Now we click done, and we can see here that we are having a wedding. I believe it was for this guy. So we can either click on him here, or we can click here, and we need to pick a guest of honor. Again, usually I don't think it matters as much, but sometimes you will get like a little bonus, or the opposite. It can also be like a pretty bad thing. And here we have another event that I started. What was that about? Wait, what happened here? We have Adina. I'm not sure who you are. Was that another lady I was trying? Yeah, okay, it was her. So I was trying to betroth her to some random guy again. There are so many like engagements going on that I'm confused sometimes who I'm dealing with. Apparently they agreed. So is she now getting married too? You see, I thought we got another marriage. Didn't you also get this impression from that pop-up? Okay, and we are having a wedding. Okay, so it just takes a little while for some reason sometimes. Which is a bit confusing to me, because if you don't get this, like we are having a wedding or the engaged symbol immediately, your characters, unmarried characters, get this little heart, and right now nobody has it, but sometimes they get this little heart, and when you have the heart, you can get them engaged to someone else. So like that's a bit weird. Okay, we have a pretty young girl here we could marry, and a pretty young boy. Now I have like pretty old ladies. I will try to get them married, but we'll see. I also have to deal with the coronation though. We collected some taxes. Okay, great. Nothing to collect. Not good. Okay, but we have a royal baby, most importantly. So let's see this royal baby. She brought a healthy girl. Okay, so it is a girl. That is not bad. I mean, she is still his heir, correct? Is she still... where did I see that before? Yeah. Next in line is his daughter. I of course hope they will get more babies. Like at least 3 would be nice. And we have another wedding also. We have so many things happening. I do, on one hand, I would like the family tree to be a bit bigger. On the other hand, though, I fully understand, because this is already a lot to take care of. But maybe we can get at least some more of these ladies married before they're like totally unmarriageable. So let's just get like some random ladies to marry and see how they go. Now this will be very sad, because she will probably never have any babies. Similar situation to her. It's repeating again. Someone marries into my family and their husband dies immediately. I want some of the events to end, because I need some people for other events, and nobody seems to be available right now. And I didn't pick anyone. Sorry about that. So you will not know that I had to pause the game for a second and come back, but I had to do something in real life. So uh, sorry about that anyway. So I think I did something in the background, like not a lot. I just told them to go somewhere, and then I went AFK for a second. Which brings me to one thing. And this brings me to one point. I think that this game does a lot of things in an interesting way. However, I wanted to say that I do miss some things from a game that I think is the most similar to this game, which is Crusader Kings. So what I wanted to say, and yeah, I don't mean to say that this game is wrong in any way. However, I cannot help but compare them a little bit in my head. So one thing I like when I play Crusader Kings, I'm not great at it. I'm not like a huge Crusader King player, and mostly I just care about marrying my character, seeing how it progresses, which is honestly not the point of Crusader Kings, which is why I like this game, which is basically only about marrying your family members, getting your family tree. But what I don't like here is that the pop-ups don't automatically appear for you, and the game doesn't pause, which is really strange to me because technically I think you could like totally miss a pop-up. You could totally miss an event. Also, when there's an event, some events appear here in the bottom. However, some of them don't. Like, if a character is sick, you do not get a pop-up about it, but only you have to go to this character on the family tree and click on them. So right now I got a negative outcome that you can see on the screen right now, but I don't think you can really tell that this is a negative outcome until you click on this, right? So you can either click here in the bottom, or you can go to this character and click the little scroll of text, and I'm pretty sure that is a negative outcome. So what we see is we wanted to have a coronation, but unfortunately, so this is a coronation of his wife. So my person here died, and his wife was supposed to get the crown, right? That's what I wanted anyway. But someone from the Winchester house snagged their title, and we got some olive oil. So we lost our crown, and now he has our title, I suppose. She still has her duchess title because she had her own title, but I guess we lost one of our titles. That is not very nice. But, well, we have another marriageable prospect at least. It's a young lady. I don't have that many unmarried bachelors right now, but I do have one. Before I went on my little break, I just picked like a random lady for him to marry, so he is already getting married. I cannot marry him again, so he will get another one. But we can marry our other guy, Salo Liam, here, and we will try to get that lady with a title. So before I started recording it, the last time I played this still the same save. I was always looking for girls and boys with the little crowns. So the yellow crown that she has means that she's a baroness. The silver one means that they're a countess, like this one means that it's a countess. And what happened here? Okay, we got the betrothal. Is that correct? Did we? I thought it was a positive one. Okay, so we got the marriage. These two got married. She does not have a title. I didn't care. I hope they will have some children at least. And here we got a betrothal. Okay, so we have a marriage. Is it only one? Might be only one that we got. I thought we would get more, but maybe we are not getting any more. Oh, and the king is getting a new baby. We will have to get them a midwife. Another thing, I don't know if people would like that or not, and I don't know how difficult or easy it is to implement. It would be. So another thing, again, the only game I can really compare this game against, I'm sorry, is Crusader Kings. So I'm sorry, I know that is not a fair comparison, but that is where my mind goes. So what I was going to talk about is in Crusader Kings, you can select your court. So you can select, let's say, nurse for babies or your medic physician. So a person who would treat the ill. In this game, you can also treat the ill. So in Crusader Kings, it's first of all it's one person that has this role all the time. So I don't know if in this game this will work. Probably not. But it would be nice if we could select like the default midwife, for example, right? So let's say I have a pregnancy event and I would like this lady here, Britilnea, to always be the midwife, or try to always do the midwife duties so I wouldn't have to do that every time. I know that also like takes away from some story possibilities though, like maybe you wanted different midwives, I don't know. Maybe for some reason you didn't want them. We have another event here, it's a coronation event. And there's a lot of events. I feel like at some point we are inevitably going to miss some because there are so many. But also I can see someone is inviting, oh no, not inviting me, but someone got into a duel. Oh no, why did you get into a duel? Your wife is sick. Your newly wedded wife is sick. And you got into a duel. Okay, so you're probably both going to die. How fun. Why did you do that? Yeah, I don't know, just pick someone. There's another marriageable lady, but right now there's only one guy that I can do anything with. I mean, we can marry her, I guess. I said I wouldn't be so obsessed with titles anymore. I should probably marry these girls too. So these guys are very special. They were actually triplets. I think that's the only reason why I got these to have so many babies, because they got married really late. I got him married really late, and his wife was lucky enough to have triplets. That's why they have 3 children. Otherwise, there would only be one child here, probably. Should I marry them already, or should I wait for another one? I mean, why not? Let's marry one of them. Just so they have someone. Okay. Let's get. Well, the problem is I don't have a chaperone right now. Someone is getting robbed. Oh my god, why are you getting robbed? Let's wait a little. Let's unpause the time. I'll let it go. And see what happens. Again, we have an event. I had to pause. Let me show. I had to pause to click on it so like nothing happens in the background while I'm reading. So we have the crown. We did not lose this crown. At least. So we got the crown from our mother. And it went to a lady who is past her marriageable age, really, at this point, because she would not produce any children. So once she passes, it will probably go to one of her siblings, maybe, or maybe someone else. But we do not have any lineage from her. We could also get her married to someone, but I don't think it really makes sense for now. So yeah, like right now, she will not get remarried. She will not have any more children. I would like to have her be like the default midwife or the default chaperone, if that was a possibility. What do we have here? So we got a betrothal from him, but again, like it doesn't immediately show up. So did he actually get it, or did he not get the betrothal? We got a wedding for someone else. So they got married. I hope they can have at least one baby. Was it a negative outcome? I don't know. I'm guessing it was negative because he still has the heart. So yeah, I would like it to be immediately clear if an event is positive or negative. I'm not sure if that's because my English is not very good. But sometimes I can't tell, like, if the courtship went through, and it's not clear to me. So, yeah, okay. But we got another royal baby. Let's see. I don't think I will play the whole 100 years today. But let's see how many royal babies we can get. We get a boy. Okay, so now if we click on the king, sorry, the king, if we click on his crown, next in line is, okay, so it's still the firstborn, so it does not care if it's a boy or a girl. Okay. I don't really mind this. I think that's good. I don't care. So I think that's a positive thing. I know historically, you either have patriarchy or matriarchy most of the time, but I am fine with this. Like that. That it doesn't care if it's a boy or girl. I am fine with this. Oh no, did someone die? Did someone die again? Who died? Wait, who died? I would like my tree to be split around now because I don't know what I'm doing. Where? Who died? Tata died? Oh, never mind. It's not my person. That was silly of me. So, that's another event that can happen. So this is not about your house. This is about another house. So you don't really have to participate in this. This is not your coronation. So when you start playing this game, there are 4 houses. In the version that I'm playing, you can only select one because I'm playing the demo. I can only play the greenhouse, the sapwood house. But there are also other houses. There's the red one, the Winchester. There's the blue one, the Krankenheim. And there's the purple one, the Salestor house. That I'm married a lot into, like the first generation in this playthrough, because they had a marriageable prospect. So sometimes you will, a lot of the time, you will get the marriage propositions, suggestions, but that's not all you will get. Sometimes you get a visit that usually does nothing. Sometimes you will get like a negative thing, like they are trying to trick you or something. But sometimes also it says that someone died and you can claim their title. So this is not something that happened in your family tree. I was just confused because I think, maybe not in this game, but in another one, I had this name and I was like, oh, she died. Where is she? But I guess she was not on this family tree. So sorry for my confusion. I'm still learning this game. It's my second time really playing it. So this lady died. She is not on my family tree. She is in another house. So this is my green tree. She is on a red tree. But we can try to claim her title because she has died and apparently maybe she does not have a lot of heirs. But also this girl, I think I was trying to court her like recently, but I guess that didn't go through. So that's I don't know, that's suspicious. Just kidding. That's a bit weird that it didn't go through and now we can try to claim. So now I can actually pick the claimant. So it seems like she has the best stats for it, but like she's already really old. Maybe her. She's also pretty old. Let's maybe try to do her. She's also pretty old, and I will probably be getting rid of this branch at some point if I get the chance because they don't have a lot of children. Okay, we got a title and he's getting married, so I guess that was a positive. So see, I like this that in this case it immediately showed. Alright. In the previous instance I was confused and apparently I failed. So let's take someone that doesn't really matter, like the wedding. I don't really care that much about. One thing I don't want to do is if I have a newly wedded couple, I don't want them to do anything if possible, because if they do anything else, they cannot get pregnant. Characters in this game can only do one thing at a time, no multitasking. That is okay, but that's something to keep in mind, right? So let's just pick this child. Oh my god, what is that? Look at this girl. I didn't notice. Look at the house Krankenheim. Kranken? Did I say Kranken? It's Krankheim. Um, so this girl, Yoetza or Loetza, she is 107 years old, and her son is 84, and her husband is 103. Is this normal? I don't think I have seen this before, or I didn't pay attention. Or I guess the older elderly people usually don't show up, because most of the time you see events with people of marriageable age. Oh my god, an 107-year-old is inviting me to come meet them. Okay, let's meet them. Why not? That's interesting. So we had an illness here, and she died. No. So again, we married someone and they died. Like that, I do. Should we get her married? I don't know if she can really produce any children at this point, but that's probably our last chance at love. Let's say it's love. Again, like I said, you probably don't want to send people who just got married, though. I will pass the time a bit and maybe okay, we got another positive one, so that's good. And we got some money. And okay, you can be the chaperone, and we can have this marriage going as well. So let's send Hattie's. The duchess is just doing whatever I don't care about. Okay, so Henkelin here is trying to have a castle built. So, I'm not sure if this is the castle expansion that makes it so they start splitting and having their own branches, and like you can't control them anymore. But it would be a bit strange here because this is just one person here. So I don't think that would be the case here. And so when they build a castle, it's similar. You just click on them and you pick someone to oversee the castle being built. So apparently the best person to do it is the king. I didn't want to get the king to do anything. I will wait a bit and see who gets freed from their royal duties and everything. What? Okay, so this was the event from the Winchester house where Hatta died. Okay, and apparently we did not win that one. That is okay. So we probably just lost some money because we attended this event, but like nothing big really happened. Thankfully, like nobody died. Okay, so we can send her here. Her sister is getting married. I guess she's probably not. We got another betrothal. Here, I don't think she will have any children, though she's almost 50. So that's unlikely, and that's really sad. What did I say? I did not want my newly wedded people to do anything, because then they don't have children. And we got a marriage. Now these guys, I'm not that concerned because she is still young. So I might just send the husband to the wedding. Okay, we got a positive wedding situation. She is already 45. I don't know if she will have any children. I'm sure that the brother will have children at least. And we are tea connoisseur from the 108-now-year-old neighbor, let's say, who has an 86-year-old child that I think also still lives. We accepted tea. I think we got some money from that. And someone died. Did I already know about that? I'm not sure. But we can claim her title. Now, there's so many people that it's easy to forget who is doing what. Should we marry someone? Probably. But also, this is probably the most important thing right now, is that the House Winchester is asking me to join a conquest against Sinyasap. Why would I do that though? That was originally my house actually. I had a house here. But I guess now it's, it's no longer my house. So I guess it's a fair game. Now, I'm not sure if I have any chances though. So you need a general and you need 2 soldiers to wage war in this game. So we could take Katis again and 2 soldiers. So unfortunately, I don't have that many people that are good. I have one blue one that with good health. The other one though, I don't have that many. So that would probably go terribly badly. Let's try to pass some time, maybe so the marriage wedding ceremony ends and we can send someone else. Is there anyone that's like a bit better? That is the castle. Okay, so yeah, that is correct. So let me show you now. I wasn't certain about this before, but well, now I am. So when you get this castle possibility, and you assign an architect, and when it is successful, you get a similar pop-up to this one. And when you do that, you get this green pop-up here about a house split. So this is what I was talking about before, when you only see the little emblem of the house. So these are your people that you had before, but now, well, you can't see them on your family tree anymore, because they built their castles and they took their people with them there. And so it says that part of your house will move to a new castle. Decide which one you want to stay with. You don't have to decide immediately, but it shows you how much time you have left. And it goes down, and then it will go to one that you selected. Now I have 2 options here. What are the options? Let's see. So one option is this guy, and honestly, this is my main house, and I have to go for this one. I think. The other one is. Which one is the other one? Oh, sorry. That was wrong. This was the second, Henkelin the second, but this is about the third. So, in fact, I have a choice between this branch, which is still my main branch, and I have an option between this guy. So this is actually a very difficult choice. Because, and I think normally when you start playing this game, at least in my experience, very limited, yes, but in my experience, when you start playing this game, because you start with two parents and two children, one of them is male, one of them is female, so it doesn't matter which one you go for, but usually the one that gets married first, has babies first, or has the most babies, you're usually going to have this as your main branch. So you want to follow them, right? So this was my main guy. So he was the firstborn son, I believe, of the founders, the Henkelin the second, and then he had a son, Henkelin the third. And the son had children of his own. Actually, I'm surprised he did not call anyone Henkelin the fourth. Maybe he did. No, I don't think he did. That's a bit strange. Maybe it ends at the third for some reason. Anyway, I have a choice between this guy that it's like really my main branch, and I have the most people here, but you will notice, and I have already said this today, they have a lot of children, but unfortunately not a lot of them got married, or even if they did get married, it's like they died immediately after they got married, that there's another one like that, another situation. But the other one is really the one I wanted to focus on, because that's the one I married the actual king into. So I want to see what the king does. However, it is a way smaller family tree. Only the queen has children here. So we could maybe game over even if I only focus on them from now on. But I think I will pick them the Wimmerlip because I wanted to focus on the king. But there really are not a lot of children here. So yeah, I know someone died again, someone is sick again. Imagine getting married and your husband immediately dying. That is unacceptable, okay? Unacceptable. There's another marriageable prospect. She's a countess, I believe. Yes, she is, and so we could marry her to someone. Now, I don't really care about this branch anymore, though, since I will be parting ways with them. So once you see a split like that, right, and you already know you decided on one of them, you really don't want to focus on this branch anymore. Just a tip, I guess it's an obvious tip, but you don't want to focus on them anymore because you will not see them anymore. They will just be like the little emblem on your family tree from that point on. So I don't really care to get them married, and I don't have anyone else to marry at this point. However, I mean, I guess I still can do that. Why not? I guess it's better to have people in your family than not to, since if they get married fast enough, I can still at least do something. So we got a title from our dead wife, I suppose, because she died. Yep, and there was this conquest, right? So I can probably send someone on the conquest, and now it doesn't really matter anymore to me because I will be parting ways from them. So I will have to part with Duchess Cathy's as well. So it doesn't really matter to me as much. But I mean, I still want them to succeed, of course. So let's just send someone who's not absolutely terrible and who is not like really busy. I hope I will not regret this. I did send one of the girls that I will keep controlling, I think, but the rest I will not be controlling anymore, so I don't care that much about them anymore. Okay, so we got a death again. Okay, but we got a pregnancy. Okay, that's good because we will be focusing on this family branch. So we want to get a midwife for them. Unfortunately, I'm afraid this line will die out as well. This one here. Hoping for the men to get some children, but the girls, I don't think they will get any luck. We can also collect our taxes. Oh my god. What happened here? Oh yeah, they both died, I suppose. So now the game decided to move their branch to the right. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't mind, I suppose. But I don't love it. Because then you don't keep the birth order if like you care to look at this family tree. But overall it doesn't matter to me as much. So what can we do? We can collect some regional talent. That is done by who? Nobody that I can select right now. I can select king for I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry. Cottage. That is probably not correct. But yeah, I have only one I have only one king in my family tree, so he will have to do. And for the escort we can pick someone who is hopefully not terrible. And he needs 3 escorts. Oh wow. So it seems like you need a pretty big family tree for your king to do decently. Let's progress time a bit, see if anyone not busy. But it doesn't seem like unless the war ends. Let's see if we won the war. So, oh my god. What happened? We have an infamous reputation? So I don't think we did very well. Okay. It looks like that didn't go very well. Not 100% sure. But doesn't seem to be that great. We got children from them, a child. Wimmerlip the third. um, our main heir, like outside of the king's offspring. Let's whom should we send? There really aren't a lot of people I can send, are they, huh? So let's send her. I hope this doesn't take long because I want them to have some children still. They're hosting a tourney. Oh god, this girl again, I swear. She's making a claim on my title. I think I was trying to marry her at some point. Then she got a crown that was her. I think it was her mother's or something. I was trying to make a claim on it, but now she won't leave me alone. I don't want to lose all my titles. So we got a title from our dead brother, I believe. And thankfully we didn't lose it, I suppose. But we got another death. Oh god, they all dying. Look at this. So many of them died. Or they're attending funerals anyway, but yeah, there are at least 2 funerals at the same time. I can't even like pick a lot of guests because everyone is busy doing things. The family tree is really not doing very well right now, so I'm kind of glad I'm moving away from this branch because it is kind of a dead branch. They didn't get married fast enough, and then they just died. And we did not lose our title, which is good. But in general, we will lose our titles because they will be going to the other castle. Funeral. Yeah, I don't care that much for like the funeral events. Can we do anything about that? Did another one die? Like, oh my god, I didn't catch that one maybe. But that's so many dead people. King stunned the vassal lord by sharing their only apple with a starving squire. We counted every coin thrice, tossing salt over the shoulder. Oh no, the queen is sick. She will probably die because everyone dies. I'm not sure. I might game over. But I don't think I will manage to record all of this, but I might game over. We have a robbery. So yeah, this lady, I'm so sad for her. I mentioned before she got married and then her husband immediately died after courting her and getting married. He just died. And so I really didn't have much to do with her. I just like used her whenever I needed a midwife or something. It's a bit sad. That maybe she appreciates, you know, she didn't have to deal with her husband. She's just a wealthy widow. Apparently widows were treated pretty well for women in old times. Like you know, better than single unmarried unmarried spinsters. Yeah, I don't think they are having any children, unfortunately. So it doesn't really matter at this point because we are not following this branch anymore. Someone that okay, so this is not about my house again. This is about Winchester's. If someone died there, and we can claim their title. Oh, it's this girl whom I wanted to marry, and then she wanted to claim my title. Well, I wanted to claim, and then she wanted to claim mine, and now she's dead. Well, why not? It's not like I like you anymore, so. Oh my god. Another death. See, it's another similar situation. At least she had a baby though. She got married, had one baby, and her husband died. Yeah, that is probably not the perfect situation, you know? In any time period. And someone is inviting me to join a conquest. So those conquests, I have had them pop up in my previous play. The first time I played this game. It seems like, to me at least, that they really only pop up in the second 100 years part. Not sure if that's always the case, but it sure seems so. We can use a soldier. Okay, just take a lady, I suppose. Or was that just because a soldier died, so we had to provide another one? I'm not sure. We picked a barony. Okay, so this guy is a baron now. Unfortunately, again, they will not have children because they're too old already. I really didn't do a very good job at marrying my people. Oh no, my king! No, he didn't die. He's just attending a funeral. Okay, okay. But another person died. You see, I had so many children here and they almost all died. Isn't that crazy? We can go to a tourney. I don't know if we should though. We don't have a lot of people. We have a lot of ill people. She did not die at least. She can be the midwife. Sadly, none of the sisters will have children, but at least their brother will have children. He is having them right now. So the conquest, we outmaneuvered them. However, it really doesn't matter anymore because now, if you saw, it happened at the same time, it seems. The house split, so now I cannot control her anymore, and it produced a new name for the other house that I am not controlling anymore. There's the split branch with this blue emblem, and they are a new house here. So it really doesn't matter anymore what happens to them. But now my family tree is so small. And we have a coronation. We can try to get some crown. I don't know if we will be successful. Oh, wait. The king's daughter is already of marriageable age. I did not realize. We have to get her married, of course, because she is the princess. I'm hoping for some acceptable match, you know? But who knows, maybe we have to marry some sort of a commoner. Okay, so these two had a child. I'm hoping for at least, some count or baron. We got a title, I think, and we can get someone crowned, maybe, hopefully. Oh no, she's sick again. Another one? That's a lot. I mean, I don't know if that will... Oh, because we are going for this one, because he is his son, that's right. So we are just helping him in this case. Like you are not picking the person who will inherit. They will probably inherit. But I wanted to say that something strange happened to me before, where I was trying to just help them, right? In this situation where the person was selected, you just help them. But then, I don't remember exactly what happened, but the point was that this person like stole their crown. Like it was still in your dynasty, but it did not go to the claimant, to the other person. Which I thought was a bit strange. Let's see if we can get that to work. Oh, and who is that? I know she's asking me to join a conquest, but what is her title? She is a marquise? Marquise? Oh, I would like to marry her, but you're asking me to a conquest. We can also make claim on someone's title. So can we do anything with that? Well, we would have to go to war, which I don't really want to do. But it doesn't even seem like I can send anyone. Is it only the king I could send? Oh god. You know, this might just end here because my king is getting scammed by someone and they will be like, we will give you eternal youth if only you give me your crown. And that's so silly. But I mean, I suppose this could happen. She didn't die again. There's a tourney. Should we just send them to a tourney? I don't think we can go to this conquest. I think we would have to send the actual king. But let's go to the tourney. I mean, these triplets have nothing to do. And the squire. We don't really have a good squire. A bit concerned. No! No, the queen died. Oh no, this is going sideways. This is just really not good. Is this the only person we can send as a squire? I don't really want to send the prince as a squire. Oh no. See, we lost Baron title because they exchanged it for pebbles. Are you kidding me? You still have one more title, but you'd better hold on to that one. Um, I don't think I want to send you there. And someone is sick, and that is not good. And nothing is good anymore. Um, it looks like we got the Baron title. One of the triplets' husband died. Jesus, everyone is dying. Someone is getting robbed. It is not going well. No wealth left. Can you see that? I have no money. So, am I ending the game? Am I forced to game over because I have no money? Am I in debt? So, I just wanted to say that this could be either I'm not sure, I'm just guessing, could be because I just split the house and they probably took some money with them, I'm not sure. But it also could be because of something you didn't see. But it was before I started recording this. Before I decided to record. So when I was getting married to the king, I actually needed to pay a lot of money. I think it was money or goods, not sure. But maybe that's why I'm running out of money. Also, I don't have a lot of people, and I am like joining a lot of events, and I have no wealth left. So I'm guessing once this time runs out, I will game over. So maybe we can play until that point. But let's maybe try to marry someone before that happens. Let's just marry whoever. I don't really care at this point, I suppose. Let's marry this young guy. Yeah, we cannot really afford a lot. So maybe it's better that we marry someone who is not like very titled and all that. And what happened here? Okay, looks like we did not get like robbed, which is good. That's always good. Let's just marry someone young, I suppose. I don't really care that much about crowns anymore, especially that I'm running out of money. We could collect that thing, but I cannot right now. Let's see what happened. Did we successfully get engaged? No. That is sad. No, the king died. The king died already. The queen died and then the king died. is so sad. It really is. At least the prince is getting married, I suppose. Like there's nobody important, but we at least get married, I suppose. Is this the same guy that rejected me? What is happening? I think he rejected me, or at least like the engagement didn't go through, or he's very similar. Okay, they are married. We have an illness, and she finally died. She lived for so long. He married her when she was like not even 30, I think, or 30, and she lived for 30 years without her husband because her husband died immediately when they got married. So she had a pretty interesting life. What can we do? We can collect some wealth. I would like... Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can get married. You're both 18. Why not? Let's just do that. I don't care about titles right now. And someone no, someone died. No. So she had only one child too, but I mean, she's already 50, so I guess that doesn't matter. That's okay. We should probably collect some money because we have run out. So let's do that. We cannot do that anymore because the king is dead. I'm just wondering what will happen now. Will we become king? Because king is dead, right? So are we the king now? I mean, it's actually the daughter. So the princess, she will be the king, I suppose. Why can I not select anyone? Why can I not select the claimant? She accidentally toppled someone from the balcony. That was an accident. But she is now the queen. I have my own queen because I married into the king. And she is now my queen. So that is what a queen looks like. How cute. And she has no spouse because I think she got rejected. Oh, and there is a marriageable... No, that's not marriageable. They just invite me to a conquest. Why are you inviting me to a conquest? Just give me a marriageable prospect, okay? Okay, so there is one guy that is titled. He is a baron, I think. Yes. And we could maybe marry our queen to him. They are actually very similar in age. So let's get her married. Why not? And we should probably collect some money if we can. Did someone die again? Or is this another coronation because she had more than one title? I'm not sure. Okay, another positive. Another engagement, but I have nobody that can join. Let's pass the time again. Why are you involved in a quarrel? You're an old lady. Do you wanna die? So, we got an engagement. So our queen is getting married. Unfortunately, we lost one of our titles, so we did not get that. I think that's because I did not give her any help, because I didn't have anyone to send really. Okay, royal wedding. Let's send him to the royal wedding. And yeah, again, I don't have people to send. It's tragic. Don't have a lot of people right now. Um, okay, they're betrothed. And they are also betrothed, so we can have our queen with her baron. That's cute. Let's hope they have a child before I run out of money. There's also tourney. But again, we can't even send anyone. Like, we don't have eligible knights. So we can't even join even if we wanted to. So let's just collect money, I suppose. Um, we could also send someone on a hunt. Why not? Okay, we got that title, I guess. At least she has 2 titles now. Because I think she had like the person that died had like 3 titles and then she died. Why are you, the queen, involved in a quarrel? Can you explain? Can you explain to me why? Why would you do that to yourself? Who are you quarreling with anyway? Like, if you are the queen, nobody should quarrel with you. We are invited to a hunt by Matt. And also, we are having a baby. That is a baby of. Oh, wait, I don't like this part. So after, I didn't know this before, but after your king dies and someone takes a title from him, right? His child usually. The king does not have the crown anymore. I wish they kept the title, or not the title, but I wish they kept the crown. And yeah, he is not called the king in the family tree anymore. I think he should be. It's a bit underwhelming. But okay, let's pick a midwife for them. Oh, wait, there's a marriageable prospect, but like, I don't have anyone. Oh, wait, I do have someone to marry, actually. I do have this guy to marry. Yeah, let's get him married, and she is a baroness as well. Wait, oh, that's funny. Look at this. Look at who this is. We know who this is. So this is a baroness. She is a baroness, and her chaperone is my duchess from this family that I'm not playing anymore. This branch. So I guess the game like spawns some parents for them. So that's cool that she's the chaperone. You can still see your characters you're no longer controlling. And we have a child here, also a female child. We could go on a hunt. I don't know if we really should, but why not? No! We got a death again, and she had a title, so that will be another problematic coronation. Whatever. Queen, you'd better get at least one child. No! We lost the title in a swindle again. He exchanged Baron title for pebbles. That is so sad, and I feel like you cannot do anything about the swindle. Like, it's not like robbery where you can at least get an assist. There's dumb, I guess, and you pay for being dumb. And we got a marriage. And they are having children, even though they are dumb, because they lost their title. I think he lost 2 titles to swindling. Unless it was someone else, possibly. No! Oh god. Well, we lost another title, I guess. Why can I not claim this? I'm not sure. Challenging me to a competition? Oh no. Oh no. We got a baby. I don't think we will manage to earn enough money So I guess we will see what happens when you have no money and timer runs out. Um, we cannot collect this right now. Coronation, but I cannot do anything. I have not enough people, that's for sure. Someone is getting robbed, so yeah, if they are getting robbed, you can at least do something about it. Oh no, and also my queen did not have any children yet, and she is almost 50 already. And I think I got her married quite young, like she was 30. Oh no. I think we lost the title again. Yeah, someone snagged our title. I think it might be because I didn't pick any claimant because I really couldn't. Everything is going downhill, and I think we are going towards a game over anyway. Our wealth seems to be, yeah, currently at minus 14,000, so I guess that's a game over. So that is my final family tree if we are getting a game over, which I think we are. I am disappointed my queen got married at like 30 and did not have any children for 20 years. I don't like it that a monarch doesn't keep their crown after death. I think they should keep it because that makes them recognizable. But I think the queen, the king, I think they look cute. So that's nice. But I think I'm getting a game over. Probably we will see in a second. Let's see. Am I getting a game over? They still getting pregnant. Last minute pregnancy. Game over. Yeah. You have no wealth left. Game over. Okay, so today we learned that you can actually game over in this game. Not only because 200 years passed, which happened in my first playthrough, and I did off stream, not when I was recording. But you can also get a game over simply because you ran out of money. So why I ran out of money, I think I already said. I think a big part of it was that when I was getting married to the king, and because king was the marriageable prospect, the dowry I had to pay was like really big. And also I had quite a lot of people, but they did not get married fast enough to have children. That's because I was like hunting for those titles. I was hunting for people with crowns, and I was able to get a duchess and a king to show up in those marriageable options. But unfortunately, that it happened so that I ran out of money, and